It's your man Delvin. Welcome to Delvin's room. And bruh, what Screech is watching better than Trap or Die? I really had to ask myself this, bruh, because recently I sat down and listened to Screech is watching again for the first time in a while. And I'm like, damn, man. Jeezy was going too hard for this to be his debut mixtape. And it was just so raw. You could tell he was fresh out the trap, fresh out the street. You could tell at this point he wasn't really doing no shows yet. He just had a point to prove to the rap game that he was the realest nigga. And like he said, bro, and on that mixtape, it's one of the rawest mixtapes ever, bro. You could just tell he was just fresh out the streets. You could just tell. And this is before he had the surgery with his voice. Cause remember, Jeezy, a lot of people forget Jeezy's voice actually changed. So that first album, that first mixtape, that's Jeezy real, first God given voice. You feel me? Before the surgery, you feel me? So that's what makes Streets watching real special as well. Now, I think we know that Jeezy's best album is Thug Motivation. You can make the argument for the recession, right? You can make that argument. Cause damn, the recession is hard too, bro. A lot of people ain't ready for that argument. Is the recession better than Thug Motivation? People don't want to talk about that one yet. But nonetheless, I really started to believe Streets is watching is better than Trap or Die. Because if you look at the songs, Over There with Bun B, that shit was just crazy. Yeah, Pussy Motherfucker with Trick Daddy, Joint Hard. People forget this album, this mixtape debut, Them Boys with Boys in the Hood. That's really a Screeches watching track. Don't play. Hold Up. You feel me? I like Hold Up for some reason. I always like that one. The Movement, USDA's Movement. That was hard, bro. Some of these songs are hard, and people forget Air Forces originally came out on Screeches Watching. You go back and listen. That's the raw version. That's why I say this project was just raw. You feel me? Lean with it was hard, bruh. Stay fresh with Jody Breeze. Like this project was dope. You feel me? Now, of course, Trap or Die. Just off first glance, I would say Trap or Die had the bigger hits, like bigger hits in the streets, like Get Your Mind Right, Trap or Die with Bun B, Do the Damn Thing with Fabulous Street Niggas. That song should have been on, 1-on-1. Get 'em Jeezy. You feel me? He had some bangers on Trap or Die. I can't. If you say Trap or Die is better, I'm not mad at you, bro. But I'm just saying, Screech is watching was so raw, and this is before Jeezy was like on the road doing shows. Trap or Die's when the time he started really being successful as far as doing shows and shit like that. But just looking back on it, bro, I'm like, man, that Screech is watching project. It's just so raw. That's why I think I feel it's better than Trap or Die because the rawness of it. You feel me? You don't really hear that hunger in rappers no more. These rappers, they don't really be sounding like they want to be the number one nigga in the streets, the number one rapper in the streets. Jeezy was coming out saying, I'm the man in these streets. Rappers nowadays don't make a bold statement like that because they really can't. You know what I'm saying? But the boldness of that project, you feel me, to come out that way, you feel me? You feel me? When you tell a nigga, you ain't been through what I've been through, I made it from drop top Porsches. You feel me? Like that shit. He made a hell of a statement. You feel me? And it was true at the time. So that was even just more crazier. But it's like I just feel like Streets is watching is one of the rawest mixtapes of all time, and it just might be better than Trap or Die, bro.